Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing OMG June favorites. What the Yes, it is already July, which is insanity. And so today we're just going to be talking about, my favorites for the month of June. It's pretty self-explanatory. So my first and to me, I don't know, most exciting favorite, and I feel kind of like hypocritical talking about this favorite because a few months back when I was reviewing the ambient lighting bronzers, I was like, I don't like to self-tan. I embrace my natural paleness and blah, blah, blah. And that's all true. Like normally 95% of the year, I'm like proud to be pale and like trying to be Nicole Kidman, like white as a ghost. And I'm really like all about taking care of my skin and not, laying out, etc., etc. But if you watched my e-div video, which if you haven't, you really, really should. Like, do yourself a favor and watch that video. It's basically a beauty and fashion trading website, and it's amazing. But I, was like, okay, I'll trade for this thing that this girl had in her like shop. And she wanted something of mine, and it was the Saint-Tropez Self Tan Express. And I've never been like one to want to try the Saint-Tropez, really, like Vita Liberata, any of those like mousses. I know they're supposed to be amazing, like live your life, that's awesome. I just don't like the smell, and I honestly feel like I look prettier with fair skin, but I know that my body does not. Everybody looks better with a tan, and everybody looks more toned with a tan, and in the summer you want to be a little bit more bronzed, and I don't feel like putting bronzer all over my body. Does that make sense? So I will sacrifice like that. I prefer a lighter looking face. You know what I'm saying, right? So anyway, what really caught my eye about this is that you only have to leave it on for 1 hour and then you can shower it off, which is amazing. And it says 1 hour for light, 3 hours for dark, and obviously 2 for medium. So you put it on, and then you can put on some like light clothes, and it's dry in 60 seconds. You wait either an hour or 3 hours, depending. In my opinion, at first I was like, oh, I'll just put it on for an hour, and that'll be great. And then I said, these self-tanners like gradually fade, and I'm going on vacation actually tomorrow. And I was like, if I'm gonna want this to last the entire time, I feel like I need to start at the darkest and then, work my way up. And by the time I actually go on a vacation, a couple days after I put this on, I'll be like just where I want to be. And I put it on. It was so great. It didn't smell bad. You shower, you wash it off, and it continues to develop even though you don't have like that nasty sticky feeling because you washed it off and you've showered. And then I woke up this morning and I was dark. Like for you on camera, this probably doesn't look very dark, but like if you look at some of my other videos in the same lighting, I'm like almost translucent. Like you might think I'm a ghost sometimes. You'd be like, is that a person or a ghost? But it's me. But now I feel like I'm tan. Like I am tan. And I was walking around and my boyfriend was like, did you get darker? Because he was at work all night. He's like, what is going on? Like you look so tan. And he couldn't believe that I fake baked because it's the most, in his words, the most natural looking tan he's ever seen from somebody who self-tanned. It's completely olive, it's not at all orange, and for somebody super fair like me to be able to put a self-tanner on for the maximum amount of time and still come out looking absolutely 100% authentic, I'm really pleased. I didn't put it on my face because self-tanners are notorious for breaking people out, and I am not about that life right before I go on vacation when I'm gonna be wearing very little makeup. So, but my body, you guys, my body is hella tan. And my boyfriend said it looked like I've been in the gym every day for a month just from being even more tan than I already was. And I was like, I was this toned before. How come you didn't notice? It's just amazing. Everybody looks better. Their bodies look better with a tan. It's just, face it. I did use the mitt, so I would say you have to get the mitt with this, but there's just like no reservations about this product in terms of smell, streakiness, natural tan color. No matter what shade you are, give it a try. OMG, I'm obsessed now. My next favorite is a weird thing actually. It's that I got my eyelashes tinted. So it's not a physical thing, but it's just something that I did that I need to tell you about. If you could tell in my last tutorial that I just put up, it's my everyday retro glam tutorial, which is also a fantastic tutorial for July 4th makeup if you are looking for something. So check that out. But you can see when I don't have any eye makeup on that I look like more of a human being than I did in my previous videos. And it's because you can see my eyelashes. And because they were so blonde, it just looked like I had none. And I'll insert a photo here from when I did my Benefit Roller Lash, and you can like actually see that my lashes are like white. And it just always made me feel crappy. Like I always felt like my eyes just like dissolved into nothingness because they had no definition on their own, so I never felt pretty, even if my skin was great, without putting mascara on. And now I wake up with like dark, full looking lashes and like definitely still wear mascara, but like on the days where I don't wear makeup, I feel prettier because it almost looks like I have eyeliner on as well because they're starting at a black base as opposed to like a nothing base. So if you're blonde and you have light lashes, I would definitely recommend getting your eyelashes tinted. I could not believe what a big difference it made in my overall appreciation for what I look like in real life. Does that make any sense? It sounds like something that's stupid, but it's really easy to do. It's a vegetable-based dye, so like if it gets in your eye, it's not a big deal. And it's not as like crazy as getting lash extensions, and I already had long lashes, so like that wasn't the issue. It was just like the color. I love it. I'm so happy. Eyelash tinting, give it a try. My next favorite is like kind of a really unexpected thing that I really wasn't expecting to like as much as I do. The people over at Jane Cosmetics asked if they could send me some products to try and maybe not necessarily review, but just like if I liked them, then to like talk about them or use them on my channel. And I told them like, yeah, if I like something, I'll talk about it, but like there's no, you know, I never like agree to like promote something. They sent me a bunch of stuff, but the two things that like really kind of blew me away really, first of all and most of all, is their liquid liner, the water resistant liquid eyeliner in black. They also sent me one in like what they call graphite, which is like kind of like a grayish purple color, which I didn't love as much, but this one in black, you guys, this is better than Stila Stay All Day. This is better than Kat Von D Trooper. This is better than NYC Liquid Liner. This is the jam, and it's drugstore price. You can get it at janecosmetics.com or at Kohl's. It is the best brush, and like I just don't know how to explain it other than that the brush tip is that typical brush. Like if you're familiar with the NYC liquid liner, it's very similar, and I just thought that it would be kind of like, you know, whatever. But there's something about the stiffness and mobility of this brush, and it's definitely a finer tip than the NYC, so it's easier to control. And I find I can make a paper thin liner if I want, and the wing just does exactly what I want it to do. It's the easiest wing liner I've been doing like in my entire life, and I think it's like $6, which puts it at, you know, double the price of the NYC, but it's so much better. As soon as I run out of this, I'm gonna buy like 12 of them from Kohl's online and like just stock up because it's so black, it dries matte, it does exactly what you want, and it's so precise. Oh my god, it's amazing. I just try it. Like seriously, just try it. This has been like my absolute favorite gem find of the entire month, and like maybe all of spring and summer, because I'm just like, it wasn't on my radar. Like Jane, I've heard of them, but like it wasn't on my radar, and nobody's talking about this product. I don't know why. It must just be because it's not widely available, but it's worth ordering. You know, we all order makeup online, so just do it. You will thank me later. The other thing that I really like from them is their pH adjusting stain gloss. They sent me a couple colors, but my favorite one is Berry, which I'm kind of surprised by. It looks pink now, but when this came out, when I first used it, it was white, like stark white. And it just like goes on like a clear gloss, and then it adjusts with the pH of your lips to like a inherently flattering color. And for somebody like me, I don't have very pigmented lips, and this goes on like a clear gloss, but it's like a really pleasing texture. It's not tacky or sticky, and it tastes good, but then almost immediately it like changes color, and it's really flattering. But the part that's interesting is when I like kiss off the gloss, or the gloss wears off, it leaves a stain. And if I want, I can even put it on, wipe off the gloss immediately, and just have the stain, and it stays with you. And it's such a flattering color, and it's the kind of thing that you can put on and have it look good like in a taxi cab, and like you don't have to worry about liner, and like it just looks like your lips, like, but better, obviously. And I'm just like, I've never really seen, I've seen things that are supposed to like adjust to the color of your lips, but like nothing that actually worked like this, and nothing that worked in a stain form. I've seen a lot of lip balms like that, but this is just a really, really, really great product. And just for the record, like when it comes to Jane Cosmetics, and like I swear to God, like I'm not being paid to say anything about these two products. There were a couple things that they sent me I didn't like, you know? But what's cool about them is that for every item that you buy, they will give an item to a woman in need, you know, so to make them feel more beautiful and have an opportunity to wear makeup and feel good about themselves. And I think that's like an amazing cause. And I don't know if that's the way that Jane's always been, but it's definitely the way it is now. And they even have like pictures of women on the packaging on this. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really cute. So I just really like those two products in particular. They're really unique and really amazing. And when it comes to liquid eyeliner, nothing beats a liquid eyeliner. I mean, OMG, it's amazing. Next, It Cosmetics came out with, if you follow me on Instagram, I alerted you to a QVC deal that was like pretty on point. When it came to It Cosmetics, they came out with a bunch of new summer releases, and I don't know if these are out yet because QVC, I got them a little bit early, but it is new Celebration Foundation, but it's SPF 50+. So if you like their CC cream with the 50+ SPF, and we're all trying to take care of our faces and protect ourselves during the summer, and we really should be wearing SPF year round. But this is basically the Celebration Foundation with an SPF 50 built in to a powder, physical SPF. It's going to create a little bit of flashback, but in the summer that doesn't really matter. Like, come on, you want to have that glow, right? So I really liked the Celebration Foundation when I first tried it, but I got it in the wrong color. So I got it in fair now, and it's so easy. It's the most beautiful coverage. You sweep it on. Their like slogan is like 30 seconds to flawless, but it really feels that way. I really like this, and I really like that I don't have to worry about putting an SPF on because it says SPF 50, and like that's thebomb.com. Also, my next favorite is what also came with the kit that I got on QVC, which is the It's Your Beauty award-winning must-haves palette. And I don't know if this is exclusive to QVC, and if it is, I'm really sorry. But it includes a lot of products that I know will be released individually if you're interested in them. I mean, the only thing about it is that it's mirrored packaging, so of course it looks like it's been through hell and back. It has a giant mirror and this little quad, and it's big. It's like the size of my head, and it just feels like quality products. So what it comes with is their famous Vitality Matte Bronzer in Warmth. This is like what's in all of their, whenever you get something with a bronzer in it, this is like their signature shade. It's really pretty and like pretty universally flattering, and can kind of almost be used as a contour. I mean, don't go crazy, but like a subtle contour, yeah, it can work. Then we have their brand new, I don't think it's yet to launch, Bye Bye Pores Pressed Blush in Je ne sais quoi. This blush is the same technology as their famous Bye Bye Pores powder, but with blush. So it's perfect because the main concern with pores is right in this area, right? We all have like these enlarged pores right here. So the fact that they thought of putting blush with this powder is amazing. And this color looks like hella pink, but it is really, really pretty. And I really like that it's called Je ne sais quoi because it really just looks like your lip from within and like how a nice rosy glow. Then there's a cream highlighter. This is called the Hello Light Cream in Radiance. I think this is already an existing product. When they talked about it on QVC, they were putting it on over the powders. So I tried that, and it looks good. I prefer putting it on under the powder before I use it, but this is really, really pretty cream highlight, and it's not very mushy. There it is. Can you see that? It's really pretty and really natural looking. Just catches the light and like, it's just perfect. And then of course there's their famous Bye Bye Pores, but in the pressed version, and that's also going to be released relatively soon, I think, if it's not already out, because people were complaining that they didn't want to be carrying around a loose powder all the time, and they just wanted a pressed version, so they finally created a pressed version. I have never tried the loose powder version, but I love this Bye Bye Pores. Oh my goodness, it totally blurs out your pores. So for days where I'm really not looking to spend a lot of time, this palette in conjunction with the foundation, I swear I am like 5 minutes, and now that I have my eyelashes tinted, I'm like ready to go because I don't have to put any eye makeup on. I do that, got my blush, got my bronzer, got my powder, got my highlight, bye. And it's so quick and easy, and I feel flawless. I love It Cosmetics, and if you are a mature woman, this is a brand to like seek out. They have it at Ulta. You can buy it on QVC as well. Their products have tons of amazing skin benefits to them, and they work with plastic surgeons to make sure that their ingredients are good for your skin and actually benefit them over time. And they're not gonna create wrinkles, they're not gonna crease on your face. Really great product if you're a mature woman, but definitely for all ages, basically what I'm saying. My next favorite this month has been like my go-to, but it is the Makeup Geek Pigment in Afterglow. I've had this for months, but I really haven't been like going ham with it. But I just love it. I have the old packaging, so it might like spill out, and I'm really sorry. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a beautiful champagne gold, but it almost has like a tinge of bronze to it. And when you use it dry, it's just like that beautiful wash of like light. You could even use it as a highlighter. I feel like this would be beautiful on a bride as a highlighter. But when you use it with Fix Plus, it just gets super metallic and it really takes on. I'm wearing it a little bit in the center of my lid today if you are interested. But I really also just think it's really nice if you just put like a warm brown or peach in the lid just to define that crease, and then put this all over the lid and call it a day. It's so gorgeous for summer, and it's definitely been my go-to. I've been loving looks like this pretty much all spring and summer. If you can't tell on my channel, my makeup almost always looks the same. But yeah, so that's Afterglow by Makeup Geek. And it's cheap. It's like $6, $7. I don't even know, but it's hella cheap. It's like drugstore. What am I, from Northern California? Why do I keep saying hella? It's like an oldie from like, I don't know, a million years ago, but something that's really been like affecting me more in this summer is just MAC Fix Plus, y'all. They just came out with new ones too that they're like lavender, coconut, cucumber, I think there's one more. So they're scented now, but actually I really like, I like the smell of the existing original Fix Plus. But those are limited editions, so if you want them, you should go get them. But I feel like in the summer, this has just really kept me like not only feeling fresh, but like keeps me looking dewy, keeps me not looking overly powdery, especially because I've been using a lot of powdered products for the summer. And I really like it. I mean, I use it to apply my pigments. I've been using it a lot more, and I've had it for a long time, and I just didn't really pick it up. And I feel like now I'm using it every day. So that's why it's been a favorite. And I'm sure it's been a favorite of yours for a long time because I am late to the ball game as usual. My next favorite is kind of like boring, but it's the Olay Ultra Moisture with Shea Butter Body Wash. My skin was like ridiculously dry all winter, and I was itching like crazy, and still kind of do sometimes, but a lot less now that I've been using this. It has a whole jar of the Olay moisturizer in each container. It's really cheap from the drugstore, and I just find my skin smells and feels so good when I use this versus other body washes that I feel like are stripping my skin. I do really want to try the Nivea In Shower Lotion, but I don't actually think that's a body wash. I think it's just an in-shower lotion. I don't think it's actually cleaning you. And this cleans you and I feel like is a lotion at the same time. So I've been curious to kind of compare, but I really like the Ultra Moisture with Shea Butter one the best. I've used a bunch of different ones, but I'm never gonna not use the Olay again because it's smells great, it's cheap, and I really feel like it moisturizes, so I don't feel like I have to put lotion on after I get out of the shower, which is really cool, because that's a drag. So that does it for these June favorites. I hope that you have a wonderful July 4th wherever you are. And if you're watching this after July 4th, I hope that it was thebomb.com and you saw a lot of fireworks and got hammered and ate a lot of food. And yeah, give some of these a try if you want. But I will see you next time on my channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. It really helps me out when you thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know that you're out there. I love talking to you guys. I know I've been a little less frequent on my channel lately. It's just because I have a lot of personal stuff, not bad stuff, just a lot of stuff going on right now, and it doesn't allow me to film as often as I'd like. But every time I have a chance, I definitely think about you guys. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have already subscribed, leave me a comment. And let's have a little chit chat, yeah? What are your favorites this month? Let me know. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, and I'm gonna stop rambling. I don't know what's wrong with me. Have a great July, guys. Bye.